I
So,
told you in the Isle of Man that everything was refracted. Are you?
That's a total lie. I've won. Rumpus, you've lost. You're a demonstrable liar, and the problem you have is based in the Black Swan argument. It's just taken 18 months for me to get to the point where you've got to overtly lie about what you've done in the past when claiming Earth curve. That's a geometric horizon that you drew a tangent point to, while you now lie about refracting, quote, everything. No, you did not. A tangent with a straight line wasn't refracted, and that's what Andrew Thomas Young's diagram showed you when you told us. Lies about knowing they were refracted because of their position with the tangent point horizon you drew a straight line to, and now have to lie about it being refracted also. That would include everything. Liar. I very rarely say, here's a piece of advice, right? If you encounter a liar, turn your back on them. Ask them for more reasons why they lied, because do you know what they'll do? Like Rumpus has done, they'll just lie more. Well, you're the fool if you subject yourself to that, right? Are you fools?
So you're right. So I am. You are re-begging it once you go back. But it was maths, Nathan, and I can't help it when Rumpus was wrong at maths. That's why.
or when they say we can get within 5% of R, and R is based on that tangent point geometric horizon, yeah? We can get within 5% of R. No, they don't say it in that way. But you go, how'd you get R? Well, we're within 5% of it. Yeah. How'd you get the R, though, to be within 5% of it? Well, you don't. It's the end of the argument.
correct. Were they saying that the apparent horizon is 5% difference from the geometric horizon before they lost the physicality of the geometric horizon?
No, before that they were claiming they had a physical geometric sphere-edge horizon, which they all did the maths with a tangent to the horizon to claim it was Earth curve. That's where Rumpus had to lie. He already had Andrew Thomas Young's explanation for a refracted horizon, but then went on to tell us that we knew the items were refracted because of their position with respect to the horizon, a horizon he was drawing tangents to. So when it came to this in the Isle of Man, I actually asked him, I drew my mouse over the horizon and said, what's this? And he got very fussy and very stammery and stuttery and avoided the question. And at the time, 4 years ago or 3 years ago, I didn't know why. Now I know exactly why, because he was lying then when he claimed we had Earth curve with a tangent drawn to it by him at the Isle of Man. Now, the reason he's now having to say, I refracted the lighthouse, is because he lied. He lied then, he's lying now. He didn't refract the lighthouse. He just refracted the lighthouse. Yeah, he can't say it because he didn't do it. The maths has changed. Now they've got a refracted horizon that's within 5% of something you can't see. The moment it's mentioned, the liar that is the Rumpus appears. So I don't know why you've come back, Rumpus. I've proven that you are a liar. Why are you even here?
I told you in the Isle of Man that everything was refracted. Are you?
That's a total lie. You drew a tangent to a horizon and you're more than happy to come here and lie. Get out! You complete liar. Telling me that everything's refracted when you're literally drawing a tangent makes you a liar. Keep coming here and telling me that you refracted everything because you gave an explanation about how everything was refracted while you simultaneously drew tangents. Making you a liar. Keep coming here and punting it. I'll just keep kicking you out, you damn right liar. They can't acquire it without a radius value, and if Earth's sphere radius 3959, every distance to horizon would be no more than 1.2 times the square root of the observer's height in feet. That would be what gave you your radius value to assert your radians in your orbital assumption.
Earth is underneath it, spinning 24 hours, and that's how we know that's the radius.
Did it draw a line then that you can measure?
Now we can use, what is it, triangulation or whatever, some tool, some measuring tool to basically extract the data required in order to establish the equator line, which is the circumference.
Yeah, when you assume that that midpoint between the sun during the seasons, averaged, is the outside edge of a sphere, you have to make the assumption that it's a line that doesn't exist on the ground at the outside edge of a sphere. But that isn't what it is. It's the average of those celestial bodies' movements. So it isn't. You just make that assumption when you make that statement, Arwen. Anthony, why are you suggesting that I should subject my audience to more lies from Rumpus?
I think a man that's been accused of lying is deserved. He deserves a chance to defend himself. Let's hear more lies.
He has defended himself. His defence is to say that he refracted everything because he gave a presentation on refracting everything, while simultaneously deviating from a straight line when doing the geometry, Anthony? Did he refract the tangent point?
No.
So he's lying, and his defence is I refracted everything. The same lie is his defence. I refracted everything. What about that tangent you drew? No, you didn't refract everything. He's a liar. Proven.
Do you remember when he had his rays, all his individual rays? They were all curving over the horizon, weren't they? None of them were curving over a refracted horizon. They were all refracting over curving over the actual geometric horizon. That was what he showed in his presentation that was never quite finished 3 years ago.
He specifically told us that you knew they were refracted because of their position with respect to the horizon, which he was drawing tangents to. That's what Earth curve was claimed to be. Now he's saying I refracted everything. That is a lie. If he refracted everything, he wouldn't have drawn a straight line to the horizon. So he is a liar. No two ways about this.
I know, but I think we should still hear him like grovel and try and weasel his way out of it. He's cornered.
Don't ruin it. Just let him on. We
Why?
need it. We need a
Why?
ruckus.
He's had 3 opportunities. I've had several people in my comment section saying, yeah, we'll give him another opportunity to come back. He's come back. I've taken him off mute. I've had 2-3 videos pointing out his lie. He's come back 2 or 3 occasions, and every time he says, I refracted everything. That is a lie. He's defended it 3 times with the same lie. You want me to have him back again to say, no, I did refract everything? For me to say, well, you drew a straight line to a horizon in your geometry, so you didn't refract that straight line. That's a lie. How many more times have I got to say it? He is a liar.
Well, there is one benefit.
Well, hold on, but there might philosophically be a chance you just didn't understand. So give him another chance.
I didn't understand when he did the geometry and drew a straight line. I know what a straight line is, Arwen. He didn't bend it. He's saying he bent everything. No, he didn't bend the tangent line. That is a lie. It's not that I didn't understand that when he drew a straight line, actually it was bent. I didn't understand that that straight was bent. No, it was just a straight tangent required to do the geometry he was asserting when refracting targets with respect to that tangent point in his maths. So I know what he did. I'm not stupid. I've got it recorded. I've gone back and looked. I'm not misunderstanding his lie. He is just lying. Refracted everything? No, you drew a tangent. So he definitely didn't refract everything as he lies about it.
Give me a minute, guys. So if you allow him on to show us what the difference is between when he does refract it compared to when he doesn't refract it, it makes fuck all difference. Let him on and let him present it both ways.
Yeah, you're
What?
not
Let him present his lie?
I'm with Nathan, right? He's a liar. He's a witch. Burn him.
Sorry, he's already presented it at the Isle of Man. That's what I'm citing as his lie. So you're saying because he's lied, and we've called him on his lie, and can prove he's a liar, we should now let him represent the things he's lied about in a different format.
Yes.
I would just say, ask him one question. Is the geometric horizon a real measurement?
We already know it's not.
I,
We already know.
Why put him on at all?
I think it's just everybody's. We're not suffering from a overburdening of a plethora of glow proof right now. So maybe everyone's just kind of bored. Like, hey, why don't we just let him on? But I get what you mean, though.
Hold on. He accuses Nathan of being a liar when he's the liar. Don't put him on.
Just see it as performance art, guys. Come on.
Oh, well, I like
No,
it because it brings out Nathan's
Goes
best
against everything.
arguments.
Goes against every fibre of my being. Right?
Mm.
What my advice to any audience
What?
member, I very rarely say, here's a piece of advice, right? If you encounter a liar, turn your back on them. Ask them for more reasons why they lied, because do you know what they'll do? Like Rumpus has done, they'll just lie more. Well, you're the fool if you subject yourself to that, right? Are you fools?
I can't believe I'm hearing this from you, Nathan. You know you are a trained actor. How can you say something like that?
This is not a performance, right? when I'm discussing the nature of reality. That's not a scripted act that I've rehearsed, right? And when I'm lied to on multiple occasions by a man, as someone has just pointed out, not that this factors into it, has accused me on multiple occasions of lying where I have not. In this instance, proven liar, no two ways about it. Refracted everything is his defence. No, straight line tangent. End of argument, you've proven liar. Well, do I want to keep entertaining proven liars? No. Same way with NASA. Do I watch NASA and comment on NASA videos? No. They're liars. Turn my back on those people.
I know, but Nathan, if you burn the man at the stake, then you're going to risk flat earthers getting the reputation of where we just kill people because they lie. And we don't want that reputation. We want to expose these people, surely.
I have exposed him. Feel free to go and watch my video where he lies to me. Yeah, I've just published it in the last couple of days, a shorter clip, a shorter version. If you don't have Earth Curve, Just Lie was the original video, 17 minutes solid of Rumpus lying and stuttering his way about the refracted her lighthouse.
Her lighthouse. Her lighthouse. Fracted her lighthouse. Fracted her lighthouse.
Because it's in the wrong position with respect to the horizon.
Because he couldn't say refracted horizon, because he never did. He's a liar. Now, I know why he's stuttering and stammering over his lies, because he's been caught in a lie. Now, I don't want any more lies. I don't want any more subject to my audience either. Why should I?
I just want to hear him defend his and grovel his bullshit way around it. Let's hear him explain it.
You did. I let him off mute. I specifically detailed the lie. His response, I refracted everything. The same lie, Anthony.
I told you in the Isle of Man that everything was refracted.
That's a total lie. That's what they do. He's done it twice since being called on his lie and saying he refracted everything. I refracted the lighthouse. Yeah, because he didn't. So what? You want me to endure a liar continually? I already knew he was a liar, but now I can prove it, and I've got a justifiable reason to turn my back on him without any crap from any audience members, and you're encouraging the liar to return. No, I've proven that this man is lying to you about the nature of your world.
No, forgive me. I'm not encouraging his return. What I'm encouraging is if he was to demonstrate his non-lie with the orthographic view and show us the difference between if he was lying compared to if he's not lying, that refracted horizon doesn't change jack.
Well, he's always quoting Andrew Thomas Young. So what's good about this is if he comes, he's one of two options. He's lying because he's been lied to, or he's lying because Andrew Thomas lied and they both are lying. And that's what I'm seeing.
I already know the answer to that. He had Andrew Thomas Young's diagram whilst he told us that it's refracted because of its position with the lighthouse. He already had Andrew Thomas Young's diagram. He already knew that the refraction with respect to the horizon was a lie when he told it 3 years ago. So how do you prove that we are not looking at it directly if they look the same?
Because it's in the wrong position with respect to the horizon. Wrong position with respect to the horizon. Wrong position with respect to the horizon.
I knew it then, I just didn't know why.
This topic is difficult enough without people being intentionally deceitful in it.
Exactly. We're pointing out how and why they lie. When it reaches a conclusion and their only option is to continually lie, well then, I've won. Rumpus, you've lost. You're a demonstrable liar, and the problem you have is based in the Black Swan argument. It's just taken 18 months for me to get to the point where you've got to overtly lie about what you've done in the past when claiming Earth Curve. That's a geometric horizon that you drew a tangent point to, while you now lie about refracting, quote, everything. No, you did not. A tangent with a straight line wasn't refracted. And that's what Andrew Thomas Young's diagram showed you when you told us. Lies about knowing they were refracted because of their position with the tangent point, horizon you drew a straight line to. And now have to lie about it being refracted also? That would include everything? Liar. You're not going to get away with it. You're lying about being on a globe.
That's the point, Tony, that we started with. What Rumpus was going to come in with was to continue his lie in a different way and make the statement that it's within 5%, so it doesn't matter anyway. And we'd already covered it before it arrived. So he's kind of pointless, isn't he? Because he only brings another lie to the table for us to quickly dismantle to demonstrate what a liar he is and what a continued liar he is. I'm with you, Nathan.
Yeah, this is difficult enough for most people without introducing deception further into it. It doesn't make sense.
And that's on me. I run the show, so I do have a say in it. And if I say, oh, well, I know he's a proven liar, I've proven it and published videos where he has to stammer over his lie about refracting a horizon back at the Isle of Man he was claiming to prove as Earth curve. Well, no, he was lying then. I know I've seen Andrew Thomas Young's diagram flash by on his screen while he's searching for whatever lie he needs to dig out in that instance to refract the targets, to move them, to make them work at whatever refraction rate he's fudging. He was lying then, he's lying now. Well, we're in a world riddled with deception, and Rumpus is at the tip of that spear for the globe Earth. A proven liars at the tip of your spear, globe defenders. Now, following in suit, or in tow, are all the other lying bastards like Rumpus and Katz, who've also done the same thing with their geometry, and are now trying to get away from it by burning flat Earth strawmen with angular size representations that don't exist in their maths. Well, they have also done the same thing Rumpus has. When are they going to be held accountable? I want them next, not Rumpus. I've chopped off the tip of the spear, that's Rumpus the lying bastard, telling us he's refracted everything when he drew tangents back at the Isle of Man. That was what he was claiming to prove. The bloody Earth curve at the end of the straight line that he didn't refract, and he's now lying about. Now I want the other heads. All the other dicks that came here. Jem Panda, I want his head. Yeah, you drew a tangent, dick brain. Now you're going to pay for it. Yeah, we dealt with you for 3 years lying to us. Now you didn't appreciate it like Rumpus did, with his Andrew Thomas Young diagram to hand when he lied about refracted targets. Maybe you were just complicit in a lie you didn't realise. Well, now we've told you how your lie is relevant with the Black Swan, and you've all hand-waved it for 18 months. Now I've chopped off the head of Rumpus with his lies as a direct consequence. Now, as a beautiful little bonus, Katz has thrown perspective right back into the mix, just in time for us to point out how you don't have it, as we start chopping off your heads for the tangents you drew and claimed were Earth curve, proven at the horizon you don't have anymore. Well, I want all your heads. I want Rumpus's head 5 times.